Um, well, first, before we get to the book, I want to, now that we have you, I want to ask you a little bit about some news that we were all sort of listening in on yesterday, which
Mhm.
were the oral arguments for the Supreme Court case that will be
Yeah.
decided sometime in June about a Texas law and a related Florida law, um, where these laws have basically banned social media companies from
Mhm.
suspending political candidates and media
Yep.
organizations. And I'm just
Right.
wondering if you could walk our audience through what the stakes are, why should we care about this, how important are these arguments, and will this decision be?
Yeah, I think the Supreme Court will knock it down because but there's two conflicting decisions. That's why they had to take it up. People have supported it or not supported it, different judges, and so they have to decide here. Basically, it's the first big free speech kind of uh, case that has come up in a long time. And the question is, can you force social media companies to put on stuff they don't want to put on? That's like saying the Washington Post has to do whatever it does. It's the government reaching in and telling the Washington Post they can't not write about someone they don't want to write about. These are publishing companies, as far as I'm concerned. I think a lot of people, they've become massive distributors of news, and they've created organizations that aren't precisely like a news organization, but they are. They're the way people get their media. And so can they be forced to do that? Can you, and if their argument, some of it is they're like a telephone company, should they be forced to be told who can use or not use their systems? They can't be. They have First Amendment rights themselves. Often don't take the tech company side on this, but this is just an egregious overreach of government power, and they're dressing it up in censorship ideas, which is a boogeyman on the right. Everything's been censored. Of course, these people never shut up. That's kind of an interesting phenomenon, is that the people who cry most about censorship really literally never stop talking. And I'm talking to you, Marjorie Taylor Greene. And one of the things that's problematic here is that there's a real movement to do this, to control speech by the government. The other case that's being taken up that is also related is coming soon, which is whether our government can talk to tech companies about problems and things like that, or if it's seen as coercion. That's an important case too, because the government, as most people who've read the First Amendment know, the government shall make no law, not Google, not Facebook, not Amazon. The government shall make no law. And so the question is, to what extent can government talk to and warn tech companies of problems, which they should be able to have a robust exchange? The question is, where's the line drawn on coercion to take things down?